Have you ever wondered how some people can remain calm and composed in the face of adversity, while others lose their temper and fall apart? How do they manage to control their emotions and act rationally, even when everything seems to go wrong? The answer lies in an ancient philosophy that has been practiced for thousands of years by some of the greatest minds in history. Stoicism. Stoicism is a way of life that teaches us how to master our mind, overcome destructive emotions, and live in harmony with nature and ourselves. In this video, we will reveal 10 Stoic secrets that can help you transform your mindset and achieve inner peace, happiness, and wisdom. These secrets are based on the teachings of the three most influential Stoic philosophers, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Let's begin. 1. Focus on what you can control, and ignore what you can't. One of the core principles of Stoicism is to distinguish between what is in our power and what is not. As Epictetus said, some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, whatever are not our own actions. According to the Stoics, the only thing that we can truly control is our own mind, our own judgments, and our own actions. Everything else is external and subject to change, uncertainty, and fate. Therefore, we should focus our attention and energy on improving ourselves, rather than worrying about things that are beyond our control. We should accept the reality as it is, and not waste our time and emotions on complaining, blaming, or resisting. This does not mean that we should be passive or indifferent to the world. It means that we should act with reason, courage, and justice, but without being attached to the outcome. We should do our best, but be prepared for the worst. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." 2. Live in the present moment, and enjoy the simple things. Another key aspect of Stoicism is to live in the present moment, and not let our mind wander to the past or the future. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. The only thing that matters is the here and now, where we can exercise our free will and make the most of our life. As Seneca said, "The whole future lies in uncertainty, live immediately." The Stoics also taught us to appreciate the simple things in life, and not to be corrupted by the desire for wealth, fame, or pleasure. They advised us to be content with what we have, and not to be greedy for more. They reminded us that the most valuable things in life are not material, but spiritual: virtue, wisdom, friendship, and love. As Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." 3. Practice self-discipline, and resist temptation. One of the main goals of Stoicism is to achieve self-mastery, or the ability to control our impulses and act according to our rational nature. The Stoics believed that human beings are endowed with reason, which enables us to distinguish between good and evil, and to choose the right course of action. However, we also have passions, or emotions, that can cloud our judgment and lead us astray. These passions are often triggered by external stimuli, such as pleasure, pain, fear, or anger. They can make us act irrationally, impulsively, or selfishly, and cause us to harm ourselves or others. Therefore, we need to practice self-discipline, or the habit of restraining our passions and following our reason. We need to resist temptation, and avoid anything that can corrupt our mind or body. We need to cultivate virtue, or the excellence of character, that can guide us to the good life. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature." 4. Embrace challenges, and learn from adversity. Another important lesson from Stoicism is to embrace challenges, and learn from adversity. The Stoics viewed life as a series of tests, or opportunities, practice and improve our virtue. They did not see difficulties as obstacles, but as chances to grow and become stronger. As Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." The Stoics also taught us to be grateful for everything that happens to us, even if it seems bad or unfair. They believed that everything is part of a divine plan, or a cosmic order, that is ultimately good and wise. They trusted that there is a reason and a purpose for everything, even if we don't understand it. As Epictetus said, "Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will, then your life will flow well." 5. Meditate daily, and reflect on your actions. One of the most common practices of Stoicism is to meditate daily, and reflect on your actions. The Stoics used meditation as a tool to examine their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and to evaluate their progress and performance. They also used meditation as a way to prepare for the day ahead, and to review the day that passed. One of the most famous examples of Stoic meditation is the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, which is a collection of his personal notes and reflections on various topics, such as death, duty, nature, and justice. He wrote these notes as a reminder and a guide for himself, to keep his mind focused and his spirit calm. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The first thing to do, don't get worked up. For everything happens according to the nature of all things, and in a short time you'll be nobody and nowhere, even as the great emperors Hadrian and Augustus are now. The next thing to do, consider carefully the task at hand for what it is, while remembering that your purpose is to be a good human being. Get straight to doing what nature requires of you, and speak as you see most just and fitting, with kindness, modesty, and sincerity." 6. Be humble, and learn from others. Another valuable advice from Stoicism is to be humble, and learn from others. The Stoics recognized that they did not know everything, and that they could always improve themselves. They were open-minded, and willing to listen to different opinions and perspectives. They were respectful, and grateful for the wisdom and guidance of their teachers and mentors. As Seneca said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve." The process is mutual, for men learn while they teach. The Stoics also taught us to be humble, and not to boast or brag about our achievements or possessions. They warned us against the dangers of pride, arrogance, and vanity, which can blind us to our faults and make us despise others. They reminded us that we are not superior or inferior to anyone, but equal and interdependent. As Epictetus said, "Remember that you are neither a saint nor a philosopher, but a human being like everyone else." And what is a human being? A creature that has been given a little portion of reason, and a great deal of passion and error. Therefore, don't expect too much from yourself, but also don't think too little of yourself. Be modest, but be confident. Be humble, but be proud. 7. Be kind, and help others. One of the most noble aspects of Stoicism is to be kind, and help others. The Stoics believed that human beings are social animals, and that we have a natural duty and inclination to care for and cooperate with each other. They viewed the whole humanity as a single community, or a cosmic city, where everyone is a citizen and a brother or sister. As Marcus Aurelius said, "We were born to work together like feet, hands and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on him, these are unnatural." The Stoics also taught us to be kind, and not to harm or hurt anyone, even if they are our enemies or wrongdoers. They advised us to forgive and forget, and not to hold grudges or seek revenge. They encouraged us to be generous and compassionate, and not to be stingy or cruel. They urged us to be helpful and useful, and not to be idle or selfish. As Seneca said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." 8. Be honest, and speak the truth. Another essential virtue of Stoicism is to be honest, and speak the truth. The Stoics valued honesty as a mark of integrity and dignity, and as a way to honor ourselves and others. They despised dishonesty as a sign of weakness and cowardice, and as a way to betray ourselves and others. They avoided lying, cheating, stealing, or deceiving, and always spoke and acted with sincerity and honesty. As Epictetus said, "If you wish to be a person of high character, you must speak and act as such. You cannot pretend to be someone you are not, or hide your true intentions and feelings. You must be consistent and coherent, and always follow your conscience and reason. 9. Be courageous, and face your fears. One of the most admirable qualities of Stoicism is to be courageous, and face your fears. The Stoics understood that life is full of challenges, risks, and uncertainties, and that we cannot avoid them. They also knew that fear is one of the most powerful and destructive emotions, that can paralyze us and prevent us from living fully. Therefore, they taught us to be courageous, and face our fears. They advised us to confront the worst-case scenarios, and to imagine how we would cope with them. They encouraged us to expose ourselves to the things that scare us, and to overcome them with reason and willpower. They urged us to act with boldness and confidence, and to pursue our goals and dreams. 10. Be wise, and seek the truth. The ultimate aim of Stoicism is to be wise, and seek the truth. The Stoics believed that wisdom is the highest good, and the source of all other virtues. They defined wisdom as the knowledge of the nature of things, and the ability to live in harmony with it. They sought wisdom through learning, observation, and experience, and by following the examples of the wise. The Stoics also taught us to be wise, and seek the truth. They advised us to question everything, and not to accept anything blindly or dogmatically. They encouraged us to use our reason, and not to be swayed by our emotions or prejudices. They urged us to seek the truth, and not to be satisfied with the appearance or the opinion of things. These are the 10 Stoic secrets to master your mind, and live a good life. By applying these principles, you can transform your mindset, and achieve inner peace, happiness, and wisdom. You can become a better person, and a better citizen of the world. You can join the ranks of the Stoics, who have inspired and influenced countless generations of thinkers, leaders, and heroes. We hope you enjoyed this video, and learned something valuable from it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoicism and other topics. Thank you for watching, and remember, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way.